Hi guys, it's Rie. Today I'm meeting my friend Jihee. She runs Perilla LA. It is a banchan business. Banchan is Korean side dishes. One of her signature dish is Gyeran-Mari. It is this perfect swirl, and I make something similar at my home called tamagoyaki, but it doesn't look like this. She's going to teach me how she makes hers, and I'm going to show her how I make mine. And we are going to compare my homemade version and her professional version. All right, show me how you make.
Okay, so right now I'm gonna do the smaller batch.
Okay.
So I have 15 eggs. I'm gonna crack all of it. So I'm gonna start with that first.
Yeah, so fast. Egg yolk is so bright, like orange.
Yeah, I got the dark yolk.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I used different eggs before, but when I use dark yolk like this, the color comes out more yellow
Oh,
at the
okay.
end because I dilute it with water. This is 15 eggs,
Okay.
and I'm gonna measure 42 grams of sugar.
Oh wow, like it's the professional.
Yeah, because it actually, I try
Uh-huh.
other stuff. I just find that grams more accurate for me.
You have to make it consistent. Like,
Yeah, that's why. And 9 grams salt.
wow, so like you kind of fine tune. So it's 9 grams salt. It's not 10 gram, it's 9 gram.
And 210 grams water. I mean, you can use dashi and you can use other flavor stuff if you want. But I'm serving this with other stuff
yeah.
too, so I didn't want to add too much flavor into it. So just 200.
And it's 210 gram water. I like it, it's like very precise. What does water do? Does it make it easier for you to roll, like spread easier?
Yeah, it's make it spread it easier. If I don't use water, I don't know. I actually never not use water, so I don't know. I'm gonna try next time and I'll let you know.
Oh, and you're using like hand blender.
Yeah, because if you make big batch, it's so you don't miss any like yolks floating around.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's smart. Look like orange juice.
you're right. I'm gonna strain it here.
Okay. Why do you strain?
Because if I actually try without strain, and you sometimes have, it's hard to scoop.
Like a thick egg white, kind of like hanging
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
So this is ready to go. I think the most important part here is you gotta control the heat. And usually like this. So I'm gonna do the 5 layer.
Okay.
So the first one, and I always tell my friend too, I think it's important to get the first and last layer nicely. After this, I'm gonna put the nori seaweed. But then also, I don't put right away because right now it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
So if I put it right now, it will shrink.
Oh.
So I kind of waited it 20 seconds. So I think that's good. And I put nori here.
Well, it fits perfectly.
Right?
Yeah.
I did not expect this. But
Happy accident.
it is happy accident, yeah. And then you slowly wrap this. So
Yeah, I always curious because yours are like
round,
circle
right?
and round.
So I use this help the shape. So I just keep rolling.
So like you're doing like tiny roll.
Yeah.
It's this so like if you go to Korea, do you see like where do you see this egg roll? Do you see it everywhere, or is this something like you eat at home?
I think more like home, or you can find it at banchan store. That's why I started doing it.
So banchan store is also look like that, like yours, or is it different?
I think it's different.
Different?
Yeah,
So this is kind of your design.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't want to claim this is mine, but
But
I'm sure.
yours is like super nice swirl.
I don't know what to answer.
Okay.
But,
like I never seen this in a Korean grocery store.
I mean, you're right, yeah. But
Yeah.
like, I'm sure. I mean, there is someone could think of too. So I don't want to claim
Okay,
I'm the
claim it.
creator of this.
Okay.
Like
So
I said, after first,
Oh,
the
wow.
second and third will be easier. You just like roll it like that.
That's very satisfying. So the second one you don't, do you alternate seaweed?
No, I only do seaweed the first one.
Oh.
So that's why it's on the middle.
Ah, gotcha.
See, you see like that?
Uh-huh.
But if it's like second or third, like you don't have to worry about it, it'll be fine. This sound is satisfying.
Yeah, everything is very satisfying. Nice.
So this is done, but last you just gotta kind of do the final shape.
So you use makisu, like sushi, how do you say, sushi bamboo mat to make perfect round?
Yeah, like make it, cause like sometimes it become a little bit rectangular too. So I'll just use this to make it round. And after this, I'm using a plastic wrap.
Why do you use plastic wrap?
Cause I serve this cold, so it helps shape while it's cooling.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm sure you can eat it hot too.
Yeah.
But when it's hot, like you can't really cut this because there's seaweed inside. If there's no seaweed inside, you can still, you can cut and eat it hot too. But this is it. And we're gonna let it chill and we'll cut.
Right, so my turn. I'm kind of embarrassed making this in front of you, like after seeing like everything you measured and everything. I'm making homemade style Japanese tamagoyaki. I'm gonna make like the way my mom used to make. So she used 3 eggs.
3 eggs, okay.
Yeah. So this is meant to be eaten at home, not serving for your customer. So like I'm not gonna measure.
Not serving for customer. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to use half tablespoon of sugar, and salt is like just a pinch, like big pinch.
Tiny, big pinch? That's big pinch?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought when you do the sugar, I was like, okay, big pinch. And then I was gonna say, okay, that's a tiny pinch. But
Yeah, this is my big pinch.
okay.
Yeah. Just mix in a cup. I like using those kind of measurement cup because it has a spout. Because I'm not using ladle. I think at home I use like a medium low heat and oil. The only part we are kind of similar is I also use paper to soak up like excess oil.
So that's not gonna change.
Yeah.
Either you make it home or you make it
Yeah.
in a restaurant, I guess.
Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna just.
But you are using chopstick.
Yeah, I use chopsticks for egg, so like it's easy to peel, and it's kind of like folding up. So you kind of fold it and flip it, and then the second layer. Now you kind of want to put underneath it, so it kind of connects it. And also, like you said, second or third layer doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's
First and last layer.
yeah, it's important. Like mine, it's like last layer,
right? Because you don't put anything on the first layer.
So you don't want to get too brown.
Got it. I don't know. Seems like yours also kind of hard.
Yeah.
Well, not using chopstick part. I'm not very good at chopstick.
Chopstick. Yeah, like you said, like you don't want to cook too long because it's gonna keep cooking.
Yeah.
And you kind of want to like soft inside. Maybe it was a little too much.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just like use.
Oh, okay.
This is like my mom used to do. Like if there's a lot, like you can just use corner and drain it. And sometimes like if it starts sticking, I use the oil paper I used earlier. Give another like swoosh. Okay, the last layer is important. This is it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, super quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow at home.
Yeah, so this is something you want to make at home like for weekends or something. Right, so you're gonna kind of cut it in portions. So if you are eating with someone, maybe you want to cut in even number, so you don't need to fight the last one. But now I only have 5. We just put on a plate like this for breakfast. So you can just like pick up.
Eat with rice.
Yeah. And also it's kind of like a brownie. Some people like corner and some people like middle one.
I think I'll like the middle one.
I like corner.
Oh,
so I
wow.
always get corner.
Perfect then.
Am I shaking?
Okay, so it's cold now. So I'm gonna unwrap this.
Okay. It looks shiny.
It has like that wrapping part definitely helps shape. I think.
Yeah.
And I usually take a little part off.
Nice.
And now you see this.
Yeah.
And let's cut one.
So when you're selling at the restaurant, how many pieces come in a pack?
5 like this. Ta-da!
Wow, look at that! I like that, like nice spiral.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Wow, look at that! This is restaurant's chef's work. Look like how like precise. Everything is the same size. I think both delicious, and I also thought it was very interesting. We are from different countries, but we both have very similar dish. It was fun to hang out with my friend Jihee, and I learned so much. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. And please subscribe. Did you need it?
Yeah, I don't need to subscribe, but let's just do one. Thanks for watching.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching.